stream cut off at one of the most like emotional parts of the game. It was like it was so funny. It was just like game was well not the game. Wi-Fi was telling me, okay, you've had enough. Better take a break, champ. Okay. But I was crying. It was pretty sad. I mean, I wasn't bawling, but so far this has been pretty emotional. It's a very emotional chapter, chapter 7. Okay, anyway. So we're in the father's memory. Well, we're in a lot of people's memories.
No eyes, no skin showing, nothing. What do you do when you face this kind of enemy? My brother called out for me as they dragged him away. That's what he said. What makes a person say this? I'm not strong like you. Like your mother. These sounds. Him screaming. My skull cracking. Do you know why I used to sing all the time? It helped to drown out the sounds.
It's my birthday soon. I hate that. Trapped in this body. Trapped in this age. Trapped in this time.
I never wanted to be a father. How could I? I lost all faith and respect for this world. But I couldn't tell your mom. She believed so deeply that this was how to reclaim the dignity we lost. To be honest, Wimui, when you were born, it was hard for me to love you at first. Then after a while, it was the only thing I knew how to do.
My sister asked me today what it was like to have a father. I don't know. I don't know that Iris anymore. She listened to music, I think. Wanted to draw pictures. That Iris took the easy way out. That Iris should have been stronger.
When you were growing up, there was this rage inside you that would burst out from time to time. I couldn't understand why. We tried to give you everything we didn't have. Maybe you felt the same way I did. Waking up one day on the wrong side of the wrong bed, and then living the rest of your life that way. Like wrong ingredients in a soup. Smells right, looks right, but in the stomach, it's bitter. Wimui, I thought I could give you a life without such bitterness. But isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit. I promised myself I would die in Hong Kong. That's where my ashes belong.
What youngest made? All I could hear was blood. All I could taste was bitter. What came over me? Cutting that thing? I've never felt more powerful. Do you see me now, keepers? Look what I am capable of. Look how far I can go. Youngest must learn the hard way. The other sisters will understand. She needs to be punished. Maybe she will finally grow. Maybe I will finally get some peace and quiet. This is the right thing for both of us. I am pushed too far.
Clara, you've taken such good care of me. I think you can finally take a day off. Okay. We can all meet there for some noodle. okay?
I can't believe you.
They deserve to know.
You think I was going to air this live? Without so much as a dress rehearsal? You stupid, selfish. Principal is not going to be pleased.
Give less of a fuck what principal thinks. Stupid.
This could have been easy. Honorable. Instead... Guard, are we rolling?
Yes, High Minister.
Good morning, Watcher. Care to confess today?
The name of the game.
I'd rather die.
Figured as much?
You knew, didn't you? Makes sense now. A knower always knows. You knew what she was doing. And you let her do it. And you let me do it.
Watcher, please. The more time you spend in here, the more stories you're making up. Do you remember this?
Secretary.
Yes. And the piece you used to end Mother. How crude.
You're gonna kill me? Fine. Put me out of my misery, sister.
Extracting a confession is like pulling out a dirty, rotten tooth.
I'm not afraid.
Good. It'll hurt, but when it's all over, all healed, you'll feel cured. Free, even.
What are you waiting for?
Tell me, Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
We all are.
It was all of us, wasn't it? We all played a part, didn't we?
I see. Who did it, Watcher? Focus on the question, please, Watcher.
Mo, you're just gonna stand around.
No one cares, sister. How much do you care for that remaining eye of yours? This will all be over faster if you don't resist. Let's try again. Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
Move! They'll get you too! I hope you burn.
A pity. A watcher who can no longer see. Guard, you can stop the recording. Clean this mess up, please. But leave her.
Oh, right. We're blind.
Wumui,
You can't stop me from going.
not here to stop you. I just want to talk.
I don't have much time. They're waiting.
We fled too. You know? Left our friends and family behind.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it was Mom who was brave enough to have hope. Brave enough to want more for our lives. More for your life. Always hard to know when to stay, when to go.
Yeah.
But when we made that choice, we hurt many people. What I'm saying, Wumui, is that she will come to understand your decision.
She's so angry.
I know. That's a mother's job.
Is it?
Just promise to come home. You don't have to mean it. But false hope is still hope. And it will take care of us for a while.
Oh, I can see.
Maybe you were right.
Ooh, you think so? About what?
They won't be children forever. Not like me. Or you.
Iris.
They have a chance to grow. Maybe I should let them. If the Keepers can speak to me this way, I'm sure I can repurpose it. Show them the past.
But they may not like what happened.
Maybe that's okay. Yes, it's okay. The most important thing, whether they like it or not, is to remember.
Watch her. Watch her, watch her, watch her. Ah, look at you.
I can't. You blinded me.
You should be dead, you know. Principal asked for your head, but I couldn't do that to my own sister. So I brought her your eyes instead. Still warm to the touch. Think of this as a favor. You've seen too much. Now you can give that all a rest. Is this how you pictured the future, Principal? You can't imagine what she's capable of. Or maybe, of all people, you really can. We were happy before, weren't we? We had our functions, our simple pleasures. We had each other. And now look at us. I guess Mother was right. It is our lot to be bound.
Everyone, settle down.
Mother, what is this about?
Please. I'm asking nicely.
You're nervous.
Just sit down.
Is this about your sleepwalking?
Will you let me explain? We are going to have a communion. Yes, a communion. All together.
What is that word?
I want to share a memory with you. Something special to me. Something special to my mother. A place from a long time ago.
A place on the surface? With humans?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Now, close your eyes. Closed? Yes?
Eyes.
In 3, 2, 1.
It's live action. For a second I was scared I was gonna have to drive, like, you know. It's so weird to see like high-rise buildings and then with like mystical music, like it's something pretty. Like the dude cleaning the window as well. I'm assuming this is Hong Kong. Lens flares in here than a JJ Abrams.
So, you finally found a way out. What is that place we keep seeing? An ancient human city. It keeps reoccurring everywhere. It's an obsession. Does it still exist? In what sense? I don't know. In any sense? I believe that's up to us. I don't know where you end and I begin. It's messy, isn't it? We've been in here for a long time. Longer than I've ever attempted. But now, you've seen everything I have to show. These last fragments were what Principal wanted to hide. They needed to be seen. We'll never get anywhere by tampering with history. After this, I want you to understand. This communion will no longer protect us. Time will march forward, and we must confront our sins.
I'm
Let's
ready.
go. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I learned a thing or two this time around. So did I. We need to change. Together, then? Into the future. Move? What's going on? You?
Dear one.
What the fuck? Know her. What did you do to her?
Straight to judgment. You haven't changed, little sister.
Her eyes. What happened to her eyes?
I did what I had to do.
Come on. On your feet. I'm here.
Baby?
The days get shorter, don't they?
Baby? Is that really you?
As me as I'll ever be.
Secretary. Don't forget Secretary.
I've got them. Don't worry.
Baby, your arm. She's blind.
You really took your time.
You said she would be safe.
She's breathing, isn't she?
That is not what I meant.
No thanks. No acknowledgement. You're the one who's obsessed with this whole bloodless encounter. taking your sweet time, everything in its right place. Don't you understand by now? Someone will always get hurt.
Well,
That
she didn't
is the
have
reality.
to. I don't think that she...
You're lucky she still remembers who she is.
Let's go, BB. Nowhere. Things are in motion, okay? We'll be in touch.
Wait,
Oh, you want to thank you? Well,
attend to me.
what do you mean?
Make it look convincing.
Uh.
Your wrench. That should do the trick.
Are you doing okay?
You know me, sister. I'm doing what I must.
Yeah, you're better at that than I am.
You've always been...
I think you should take out her eye
You
too.
could have let her finish. Hurts less when you can't see it coming. Besides, I hate when she gets sentimental.
No? Or is that someone else? Is that us?
Oh, she rises.
Healer.
Oh, she's still alive.
And your name?
Blue?
Promising. And where are we?
There is a nearness, and its gravity is echoing. I stabbed her right in the back.
Well, aren't you all sorts of something?
How long was I?
The whole time, sister. Since the beginning.
The beginning? When was the beginning?
Who knows? Who cares? For us, it's only been 8 hours.
You mean I've been communing this whole time?
Look, honey, I'll be blunt. I don't know you, but let me tell you how it looks from where I'm sitting. For years, we've been riding this train, working to piece things back together. And then, hours ago, you decided to set off a bomb. In one moment, you destroyed everything we've been working toward.
What did you want with the ministers?
That's not for you to know. I can tell you we didn't want them burnt to a crisp. We knew those sisters. I even birthed some of those sisters.
They turned on you.
Was that a good enough reason to torch them?
I know what I did was...
Please don't. I am not in the mood, honey. None of us are.
Yeah, well...
Watch her. I need to see her.
Was that joyride not enough? She's not taking visitors.
She'll want to see me.
Is that so? Easy on your feet there. We don't need another patient aboard.
You sat next to me the whole time?
BB did.
It was very kind of her.
I don't think it's
Don't talk to
kind.
yourself, honey.
I think it's to make sure you don't kill
We didn't
them.
know what you'd be like.
Yeah.
Terrorist and all.
They said you were incinerated.
I might as well be. I haven't stepped off this train for... who knows how long. I've lost track.
A nice pun.
What did they get me for? Too many puns?
They said you were running dangerous experiments.
Well, that part is true.
I know. What's outside?
The view. Can't you tell?
Not so great.
You're right. I've seen better.
Are we going somewhere?
Finally waking up, are we?
I wanted to burn it all down.
You got what you wanted. Happy?
I'll be back.
I don't doubt it. Nowhere to go here except back and forth. Back and forth.
Hmm? Oh. Right. What are those? Fans? Coolers?
Are you really gonna follow me around like this?
You don't like it?
Did I say that out loud?
I've got some new tricks, I promise. And Watcher told me to, so I have to.
Okay, then. Good talk.
Watcher also killed you, babe.
Thank you.
I mean, well, real life, but... It's very Jujutsu Kaisen. Ooh, the fish. The solo fish. Still in a tank that needs more space, for fuck's sake. Oh, hi.
Watcher,
That's it? That's the length of the train?
is it really you? It's me. Blue, I guess.
Snowpiercer had a better train than this.
I don't sense any activity.
Watcher, can you hear me? Hello?
Well, she suddenly can't see you. Wait, unplug her. She's trapped in the Matrix. I guess we go back and talk to Hilo. Whoa.
Did you see that?
What was that?
What are you referring to?
You didn't see anything?
I believe the train is experiencing power fluctuations.
Did you and Watcher have a good chat? Surprised you're not sick of each other yet?
She's barely there.
Her condition has been critical for a long time now. The drugs they gave her in captivity?
But I was just fine. She was just fine.
She may be lucid in a communion, but her meat sac is failing her. Every communion drags her system through the ringer.
Then why did she...
Addiction? She's been playing the past over and over, going round and round.
I had no idea.
She needs to be resting. You should be doing the same. You look terrible.
Fixer? I need to see Fixer.
Are you even listening to me? Of course you're not. Who listens to Healer anyways?
I do. I'd listen to Hilo. Just show me where Fix is. Mierda.
You said there'd be no more blood.
Vivi, we don't have time for this. We're already on our way there. They know we're coming.
You tricked me.
We don't always get to choose how it goes, okay?
Fixer, I shot her in the head.
Ooh!
You did what you needed to do.
What you needed me to do.
Wait.
How aim can an arrow from a bow that can't bend?
What are you even saying?
How about I speak your language? Let the murderers do their murdering. Leave me out of it.
No, don't walk past me. Wait, wait. Stop ignoring me, bastard.
You. Good timing.
How are you alive?
Hey, this is my train. I'm asking the questions. Who do you work for? What do they want?
I met with the Jows.
The Jows?
They sent the others to me.
They've gone rogue.
The sister named Doreen. From your time, I think.
I can't believe she would go around me like this.
I can. All the old sisters are getting picked off one by one. Bartender was shot.
No wonder I haven't heard from her.
You talked?
Not as much as I would have liked.
There was a guard. A white guard. Mauve.
Mauve? That's her name?
Why wouldn't it be? I saw her in the communion. She was there with Watcher in the cell. She wants to incinerate all the sisters from the last generation.
If that's true, Noah's in danger.
I don't really care about Noah.
The Irish fanatics, they helped. They want to clear the way for a second ALLMOTHER.
Those weirdos? They're involved now?
Chris, she runs a miscellaneous underground network. I wanted to help.
Chris.
You know her?
I told her to wait.
The way the Reds treat us in Old Town, we were done waiting. I was done waiting.
You're telling me they all helped?
In one way or another.
Shit.
Impressed?
I knew something was going on. Why do you think we grabbed you?
They cut you out.
Losers.
How'd you know it was me?
I was following you.
I sent Secretary to do some spying on our friends.
But what have you been doing all this time? Where are we?
I finally figured out these damn trains. We're circling. Never in one place. Always on the move.
What's our plan?
My plan went up in smoke thanks to you. The ministers were going to overthrow Principal. Legitimately.
The Red Guard would never stand for it.
I was working on it.
Things are out of control. I've seen through Watcher's eyes. People need to know the truth.
Things take time, okay? They take careful planning. I don't expect a shell like you to understand that.
Boy.
Where are we headed?
We're to rendezvous with everyone in 72 hours. They called a meeting. God damn it. Not now.
What happened?
These trains were never meant to run non-stop like this. Something must have... Get out of my way.
You're the fixer, you fix it. Oh my god. Stop being so annoying. Can I go through here? Oh, I can. Just cargo? Okay.
No. It's only a matter of time.
BB, hey. You okay?
Do I know you?
I'm blue.
You seem uncertain about that.
I'm, adjusting.
Long communion ring your sky through the iris of an eye?
Something like that.
So you're the mass murderer.
Well... some bitter lessons no poetry will ever solve.
Why do I know these words?
They are yours. I spent time with you in the communion.
If you are so acquainted with me, then you must know that I don't trust murderers.
That makes two of us. Two murderers who have it out for murderers.
Leave me, will you? There was dire and damage enough before you came along.
Can I, just ask you a question? About Fixer and Watcher?
No.
Okay. Alright.
You were so mad. but so out of breath. To be honest, it was hard not to laugh.
You talk to her?
I tell her bedtime stories of the past, seeing as how much she likes that stuff.
Can she hear you? Us?
The monitors don't pick up any response, but you can give it a shot. Maybe you'll be successful, since the two of you have such a bond.
How is she?
Stable, for now.
You sleep here?
Best that someone is nearby at all times.
What about BB?
Sleeps too soundly.
And Fixer?
Honey, don't play dumb.
I think Watcher was trying to share something important with me.
Like what?
Right at the end. Something about that city. The one we left.
City?
You haven't seen it?
I see. Shared all this to a stranger. I was always trying to get her to open up to me, her sister.
Well, you were a bit cruel and dismissive, to be fair. Like, I would understand why she doesn't really want to open up to you. No offense.
Watcher, can you hear me? Inside sunrise, please. Apologies. This often happens.
Girl, she needs a drink.
Mix as old as sweet as. Do you want to tell her a story? Watcher, I need to know, why did you pick me?
Yeah, why actually?
Why did you share all your memories with me? Melody? I think I'll leave her for now. Let her rest. As you wish. No one is beyond forgiveness. Whoa, it buzzes. Cut it out.
What?
What if we're caught? Do you see what I'm saying?
I'll carry her.
BB, without the meds, the equipment,
I'll carry the equipment.
she's lived too many lifetimes.
Are you giving up on our sister?
Don't do that. Remember what our functions have in common. Both require us to separate our heartbreak from our hand.
Well, this is my hand talking. Try again. You are the queen of experimentation. Try something you haven't tried yet.
You're overstepping.
The sand need only pour once before it knows oblivion.
What sand?
I have failed sisters before. If you will not, I'll do it myself.
And I suppose I just sit around and let you make a mess of the place?
You probably shouldn't.
All right. All right. Let me think. Is there something I haven't thought of? What else? What else?
Healer?
Not now.
I want to help.
Honey, just leave me. Please. You really want to help?
Yes.
Then tell Fixer to get herself over to Watcher.
Are you sure it should be me?
I thought you wanted to help.
Okay, but what about the train?
Tell her she may not have many more chances.
All right.
We were never very good at talking to one another.
Maybe the easier it was, the harder it is when it's broken. There was a time I didn't talk to anyone, even my closest sisters.
And how did you come out of it?
Someone believed in me.
Good for you.
How long have Watcher and Fixer been like this?
When Watcher came back to us, she was in a dire state already. Fixer insisted on giving her an eye. Watcher refused. Fixer pressed on, Watcher retreated, and they cut each other deeply.
What was said?
Don't think that's for you to know.
You were hurt.
Skirmishes on the tracks. If you're looking for stories of bloody battle, you should move along, sister.
You knew the Minister of Defense?
She was a pupil of mine.
I remember.
If you saw it all, then why ask?
You knew the Minister of Defense?
She was a...
I remember.
If you saw it all, then why ask?
Wish me luck.
Might need more than that with Fixer.
You're funny, Bang Bang Fire.
I was. Once.
Fixing. She not here?
A mess. Everything is a mess.
What is all this stuff?
Pieces for a backup pantograph. Bits for a secondary suspension. This train needs a whole teardown and rebuild by hand. We can't be sitting still like this.
Do the others help you?
Do you really expect BB to have the precision? Or Healer to have the grit? Machines don't consider your feelings. They'll tell you you're wrong every time. That's their best quality.
I just came back from her room. Watcher's not doing so great.
What's changed? She's always been so moody. Always trying to get attention by saying nothing. I don't have time for her antics.
Healer says there isn't much time left.
She's always so dramatic. I've got work to do. We're stuck, and who's going to get us unstuck, huh?
I think she really means it.
All right, little messenger. Tell her this for me. Fuck off.
I'm not an owl.
What happened to you on the other side? Is that why you're like this? Is that why you can't face Watcher?
I'd be careful if I were you.
Fixer.
What did I say? Fuck off.
Rude ass. Right, I'm gonna go to the toilet. Tell somebody to fuck off. Am I literally just gonna be running down the train, like, passing messages? Is this what this chapter is?
Once in a communion, I experienced the sky pouring itself apart, and it gave me such melancholy. Some sense that all we've ever known is brittle. Oh, sorry. I thought you were healer.
Maybe we'll experience the real thing one day.
Wouldn't it be something to swim?
Like fish?
I love fish. I've never told anyone.
For what it's worth. I get it. I spent a lot of my life feeling the same way.
Really?
Like, nothing was right. Like, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing.
Yes. A shift in the wind can set the sails.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better.
Oh?
And can I just say, knock knock.
Who's there?
A herd.
A herd? Who?
I heard you were melancholy, so I came over.
Wow.
I have to go deliver a message. I'll leave you with the rain.
Ha! Ha!
That's cute. Wait, let's talk to
That
Caleb
was quick.
first.
I have a message to deliver.
Go on.
Fuck off.
She is consistent, if nothing else. Don't tell anyone, Blue. I'm tired. I'm so damn tired. So many years trapped like this, at each other's throats. Is it wrong that I long for simpler times?
No.
What do you miss from that time?
I miss my station, my lab, having the resources to do proper work. All the shells simply doing their part, calling me Sister Pink.
I can call you Sister Pink, if that helps.
No, thank you. Sometimes just to miss something is enough.
Do you regret anything?
I used to think I was so above everything, speaking my mind and my truth as if everyone wanted to hear it, as if doing the same thing over and over again would make it better, even when everything was getting worse. And some people needed to hear something else.
How did you escape?
The night of the occupant event, Nowhere came to us, shaking, explained that what Watcher got on the train meant for her, that things were going to take a bad turn. BB and I fled to Old Town, and bartender hid us under the baseboards of the bar.
You mean in the storage?
You know the place.
We stashed strange ingredients down there.
And that's what we were. There was barely enough room to stand. We spent 2 months hiding before Fixer found us. Imagine our surprise, seeing the dead come back to life.
I didn't know bartender did so much.
She saved us.
She saved me too. Healer, you need a break.
I'm beyond rest, honey. Don't worry about me. You, on the other hand...
I'm doing fine.
Please. I need someone to listen to me for once.
Now hear this. Now hear this. This is a system-wide transmission. Direct to you, the esteemed High Minister.
Sisters and compatriots, this is the High Minister speaking.
A brutal attack has been made on our solemn efforts at a sustainable future. I need not recite the damage, but I will speak their names. Vivian, Janice, Vanessa, Eileen, Denise. These were the ministers that served you without a thought to their own desires. Yesterday, they were brutally murdered in an act of senseless violence. Not since the death of the ALLMOTHER have we seen such bloodshed and shared such grief. Yet, there is hope in these trying times. Our principle persists.
What did she survive? Was she like too far away from the blast or what?
Yes, sisters, she lives. And with her blessing, I have been given emergency powers to hunt down these terrorists and punish them to the full extent of our laws. Effective immediately, all sisters and compatriots will shelter in place.
Oh, we're quarantining now.
Those who seek to harm us are still at large. Stay inside, stay safe. We will seek no rest and see no night until those responsible are brought to justice. Let the inside sky cast no shadow for these criminals. This is your High Minister speaking. The year is 7 AA, the time is 1900 hours. Gratitude to the Provisional Government.
Gratitude.
Help! Someone help! Get away from me! Move! Help! I'd rather die.
I'll help you.
Healer,
I'm on my way.
do something. Wake her up.
Shortness of breath, heart palpitations, blood pressure spike.
You knew, didn't you? It makes sense now. A knower always knows. You knew what she was doing.
Noah's voice must have triggered her.
My eye!
Oh, so they can all hear it, that broadcast.
You took my eye. Help! Someone help!
Watcher.
Breathe. Just breathe real slowly, love.
No more. These injections. They make me see things.
Please, Blue. Say something to her.
Why blue?
Watcher, it's me, Blue. I'm right here with you. I won't let anything bad happen, okay? I promise.
What power do you have? No offense, but like, you just
Nor can't hurt you now.
some random.
You're gonna kill me? Good. Put me out of my misery, sister. How long will this last?
I don't know. This is more strain on her system than she can bear. Go tell Fixer to come now. Go tell her it's now or never.
Oh my god, I'm really just an owl.
Oh, my daily bother comes around.
Fixer. It's now or never.
Haven't I heard that before? Dramatic. Everyone on this train is so dramatic.
Fixer, you don't understand.
I understand just fine. Watcher does what Watcher wants, and everyone pays for it.
The Fixer I know would never...
Right. How could I forget? You know me. You know Watcher. You know it all, don't you?
I know she misses you.
You know, while you two were busy reminiscing, some of us were taking things seriously. You heard nowhere. They're after us. They are after you. So have a sense of self-preservation, will you? Leave me alone. Let me do what needs to be done. You can go play nurse with the others.
What makes you so different from them?
I don't need to answer that. If you don't like it, there's the door.
You can get off the train? Really?
Fine. Fine. I give up.
Good. Finally. You can thank me later.
Alright. I guess I'm going back to deliver the message again. Oh my god. Train running simulator.
Blue, quick. She's asking for you.
Healer?
No. Watcher. She's awake. Healer gave her something. For a sliver of a second, our sister is back. Just like she was before. Is Fixer coming?
No. I really tried.
Never mind. Go to her.
How about you?
I still need a moment.
What do you mean?
Watcher is dying. Healer says, whatever you do, don't tell her.
Don't tell her she's dying when she was begging for it?
We have to tell her.
Why wake her only to deliver daggers? She deserves to traverse in peace. Please, Blue. These last moments are what she will carry into forever.
Yeah, so it's nice to give a bit of honesty, I feel.
Don't tell her. Please. Sweet, sweet Watcher. No. How to separate heartbreak from hand.
Be gentle with her.
She needs to know. We can't keep this from her.
We can. We will. Any attempt at a communion will end her. Got it?
No communion. I got it.
We'll wait here.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like he wanted to commune.
Watcher, we're back together. Finally. You. I'm sorry.
Commune. Now.
Watcher, wait. We can't.
Secretary, do it.
Wait.
Alright. Has anyone ever heard of consent?
Need help. Watcher, end this communion now.
There is a you that remains and remains. There is an us with a pattern we are threading.
Listen to me.
There is a branch that continues diverging.
End this communion. Hey, I said stop this right now.
There is a now. There is a now, and you are in it.
Watcher, we both know you're in bad shape.
Me? I'm fine. Here in this place, I feel more than fine. This now. When is it?
Healer has been tending to you.
She says you're... Then the time is right. I wish she would stop doing that.
Yeah, me too. I want to know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, no, I'm in here already.
Ah, Blue. It's you. Feels good to stretch my legs. Watcher, can you just stay put for a moment? We're running out of time. I'm glad we can talk. You said we needed to face the future. When did I say that? I say that, don't I? You're confused. Time and sequence. These are hard for me now. You must understand. Watcher, why did you give me all your memories? Why did you choose me? I was a stranger, a nobody. Yes, you were without rank, status, function, without judgment. I could trust you with what happened, and then the more time I spent with you, I realized. Tell me, why did you name yourself Blue? Because I felt pushed aside. Ah, blue, the color of powerlessness. You reminded me of me. I wanted more for the both of us, so I stayed and stayed until we became entangled. And now comes the most important part. Our sisters must understand how and why they are alive. We must help them resist erasure. After what I did, we're at each other's throats. How are we gonna make them listen? Let me show you. These familiars were gifts from the occupants, a way to communicate with them. When I hurt Secretary, they entered a self-protection state. Iris's commands were washed away.
I remembered everything.
The occupants communicate through referencing memory. Their recall is perfect. Our human ability to remember
is pitiful.
Secretary, please.
Apologies.
The occupants gave the familiars to Iris, a way to store her memories outside of herself. They serve to ease where human memory is fallible. A single familiar allows for a two-way communion, like we are having now. But do you remember? Iris transmitting to all the ancient sisters at once. The memory of the city. Yes. When all three familiars are present, a mass communion can be initiated with every living thing in the orchard, the other side, this whole place. We can show everyone all at once what we know. And not only us. The experiences of Iris, her mother, her grandmother, our ancestors. The information in our genetic memory.
There's some arrival shit.
Will that be enough? I've learned that all change and transformation is violent. Fixer, healer, BBF. They're no match for the Red Guard. There is a way.
Hello?
We must summon the occupant.
Is there only one?
Iris's familiar has a direct link to the occupant. In the mass communion, you must summon them. I don't understand.
Neither do I.
Iris and the occupant had a pact. As we saw, she had been communing with them regularly, sharing with them her new memories. In exchange for her obedience, the occupant was hers to command. She used this power to eradicate all the other humans in this place. You can't be suggesting. I am. We must seize that power. There is an opportunity now. I can feel it. Principal may be alive, but she is barely holding on to life. The explosion. Your actions, though desperate, destructive, have opened a path forward. An opportunity of this kind is fragile.
I don't know whether or not I agree with Watcher, to be honest with you. Weren't they saying that they were fucking the occupants?
You must ensure the path bends toward justice. You're asking me to use that power to kill sisters?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I am asking you to make decisions. Do what it takes to protect a future worthwhile.
Is the future even worthwhile if we're gonna...
But this is just the same cycle again and again.
Exactly.
No. Secretary, explain.
When the occupant appears, I will merge with it.
You can do that?
I am an occupant.
You are an occupant.
Correct. I'm a copy, like you.
Do you remember where you're from? Why you're here?
No, I was branched without that knowledge.
So why do some have like huge forms and then some don't?
I was
What is
made to
that?
store and transmit memory, and then to learn your way of speaking. Once I merge with my source, I will remember.
But that's the thing, if you remember then, what makes you think that those memories won't override, not override, but like you won't agree with us?
And you trust, Secretary? I do.
You will be given administrative privileges upon my merging. I will make sure of that.
I
Your
don't
tools,
trust.
We will accept your commands.
Blue, I have searched for so long. Replaying moments, trying to understand. Finally, I know what has to be done. Principal has the other two familiars. We must get to them. Initiate a mass communion, summon the occupant, and allow Secretary to merge with them. But Watcher, we can do it. I know we can. I don't know how to say this, but I don't think you can come with us. What are you talking about? All this time you've spent here has taken a toll. You're dying. Watcher?
She's...
What? What are you talking about?
Was it Knower? Did she convince you? Was it Principal? No. Watcher, listen to me.
These are all the places that Jiao was around. All of them are too far. I'm not supposed to land there.
Will you stop pushing me around? Knower. She got to you, didn't she? A knower always knows. After I told you everything.
Watcher, I'm afraid she's telling the truth.
The truth? What is the truth?
Your body is broken. Your mind...
This is exactly what they want. For us to doubt ourselves and give up.
What do you remember last?
I was chained up. No, that's not right. I was with my parents. Iris's parents. No. I was standing on the other side. Or was I talking to Zhao? Secretary, what is this? What's going on?
You were scattered across time.
Why didn't you stop me?
I tried. But every instance, you insisted.
Healer warned me early on. How many times have you lived it over? I don't know. I lost count.
837 instances.
Oh. Out there. What's happening out there? You've been in a daze, screaming in your sleep. I can't stop now. I don't know if it will work, but I have to see it through. I was tricked. So easily tricked. This was all my fault. Your sisters want to see you. Talk to them, please. It's your last chance. I want to say goodbye. But I feel present. I am here. I don't want to be a picture. Come on. Let's go talk to Healer and Bibi, okay? And fix her. Wait. ask. I want to pretend. Let me pretend. Okay. Will it hurt? I'm sure Healer won't let that happen. This is where I made the biggest mistake of my life. The world you live in. I never wanted it to turn out that way. I should have done better. We all should have done better. Tried harder. Left you something better. I promise. I will do my best. Secretary will do their best, right?
I'm always doing my best.
Not here. It's not here. One more. One more. Sometimes your backpack isn't big enough.
That's how it goes.
Isn't it strange? I've never actually been here before, but everything in my body tells me it's home. Thank you, Blue. I'm ready to see my sisters now. I can't wait to see you. Secretary?
Yes, Watcher.
Lights out. I'll go get Healer. Watcher? Watcher.
You fucking leave without saying
What
goodbye.
did they say about communions?
I couldn't stop her.
Did you at least get to talk to her?
I did.
Did she say anything about us?
She didn't have a chance.
Watcher.
The train's broken for good, and we can't sit here any longer. We have to go on foot.
Watcher. Do you hear that? We're going for a walk.
We're not taking a body with us.
Oh, Vixer. Read the fucking room or read the train.
No. No, that's not right.
We're not carrying a corpse around.
I kind of agree, but like,
She's right, baby.
at least give them some time to grieve. Say it night. Oh my god, learn some tact.
I can carry her. Let me carry her.
No, no one is carrying her. I'm not asking for your opinion. We leave her behind, or we'll end up just like her.
Fixer,
What?
you're a cold bitch.
True.
Tell someone who cares. You little motherfucker. Don't worry. I won't let them touch you ever again.
This station is huge. BB.
Is this the other side?
I'm here if you need me. Hey, how are you holding up?
Huh. Come to pick on me? I wanted off that train. But walking all the way? This is more exercise than I've done in years. Honestly, I'm more worried about BB. She's not taking this well.
I could talk to her.
I wouldn't.
What is this place?
Fixer told me about it once. Said she found it while she was on the run, hiding on the tracks. Don't know much else.
The Jows, Chris, and the others. Are they meeting us here?
They better be. I'm not walking another step on those tracks.
Are you doing okay?
Me? I thought I would be relieved that we don't have to take care of her anymore, that her suffering is over. Don't worry, I'll be fucked up later. Just wait and see.
I'm here if you need me.
Well, after everything Watcher told you, do you think she was at peace?
She did her part. She knew that.
Good. It's time to do ours. You go on ahead. I need to catch my breath.
Okay, I'm assuming we have to go up the escalator, but just in case, there's just a couple. Okay, seems to be nothing here, so. I'm being presumptuous. It could be, but I doubt so.
Oh, bodies. Hello.
Good. You're here. We've got a couple things to do before everyone gets here.
What is all this?
This is a tomb.
I guess you didn't bury all of them.
Yeah. Mom was never great with the details.
I guess not.
Secretary, I've brought up the CCTV database.
I see it.
You can?
It's all electricity.
Manifest the database. I want you and Blue to comb the records.
Can't believe that they trust this random bitch. No offense, Blue, but like,
Understood.
I would never.
Everything Watcher said is true. Anyways, just do it, okay?
What am I looking for?
I'm sure one of these dead assholes had full access. Find out which one and tell Healer. I'll get things ready here.
Blue, the records will appear as time indexes for your viewing pleasure. This is a difficult operation. I will need to borrow your memory to cache the representations. Please witness them so I can further translate the other data.
Congratulations, you've got new colors.
Okay. So we just go up to the dead bodies, is that it? Oh, hi.
And the ghosts?
Something like that.
Well, don't slow down for me. You've got a function to perform. Tell me which body, and I'll show you some magic.
You're more dangerous than you let on, aren't you?
Oh, flattery at this hour? I like it.
What's in the box?
You'll see.
Okay, free. Are we supposed to know which one's the right one? Are we just supposed to... We're just supposed to, like, walk near them? Supposed to scan? I mean... doesn't look like... I mean, they showed us this body. Okay. To color me confused is not even... Oh, hi! How come I didn't see that just now?
They're not saying it, but Central has calculated our chances. It's a damn lottery. Why do you think they're 50? They're hedging their bets.
It can't be that bad.
Well, you heard. They sent some craft into orbit. Bad news up there, too. Only way is down.
Hey, you check out those theme parks they built for us?
The city simulacra?
All Pacific themed. An Asian one, a Cascadia one. There's even a fake suburb.
Why would they do that?
They're afraid we'll go crazy.
And this is their solution?
Don't knock it till you try it. I had fun.
Maybe you've already gone crazy.
Maybe I showed up on this ship crazy.
Convenient.
Take a visit sometime. It'll remind you of home.
I don't need to be reminded.
Baby, what are you doing?
Keeping a light on. This way, Watcher can see where we are and find us. I don't want her to be lost.
I think she was lost a long time ago, baby.
All systems are green.
Excellent. We will see the sky again.
Yes, sir. I have no doubt.
You have a military background?
I do, sir.
Where were you stationed?
Edmonton, Canada.
A great tragedy. I'm sorry. I had friends from Edmonton.
A necessary sacrifice, they tell me.
Yes. More to come in a minute. Let's not delay.
Yes, sir.
The fuck is happening?
You seem very fond of her. Well, she's a fine subject. You know, that radiant skin and hair that comes with youth. But will she cooperate? It'll take a bit of persuasion. Your forte. Exactly. You remember. Girl, I'm always trying to forget.
This does not seem good. I don't like it. I don't like the sound of it. Are these the keepers? Are these the people that she had to fuck?
It's hard to believe this place exists. I guess they were ready to settle in for a long time.
I talked to them
They're
already.
not saying it, but that's a damn. Why do you think they're hedging?
It can't be that.
Well, you heard. Bad news. Only.
I'm confused, actually.
It's hard to believe this place. I guess they were.
Okay, so I've talked to all of them. Now what do I do? Oh, there are more upstairs, motherfucker. My bad, I didn't see that.
I'm not good with enclosed spaces.
You're telling me this now?
Come on. We all had to cheat, lie, and steal our way onto this ship. What? You didn't lie? Jasper, I can smell the booze off you.
Shh. It just helps me focus. You won't tell anyone.
So long as you share.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Pacific 50 to Central 1. Reporting in. Ready on your mark.
Pacific 50, please respond. Central 1 to Pacific 50. Message received. Incoming video transmission.
Standing by.
Johnson, putting on a little weight, are you?
Any updates?
You're not gonna like it.
Tell me anyway.
Those sick fuckers love suffering so much? Well, we're gonna put on the best show they've ever seen. 5 simultaneous, consistent showings of our remaining most populated areas. We've already notified the cities. Good lead up.
Shillings.
People are running, sheltering, hiding, you name it. We'll prolong it as long as we can. Make good cover for our descent.
Will it work?
I swear. Peace to honey. These monsters. They're already making their way there.
And the cities? Their names?
If you really need to know. What's left of Seattle, LA, New York, Toronto, Houston, the big ones, Johnson. The rest of the world is doing the same.
We'll have a memorial.
I wouldn't if I were you. Think happy thoughts. Don't tip your location. Some old shit once called us the scourge of the earth. They may have been right. Let's show them what a fucking scourge can do.
The simulations were promising?
Fake numbers always look good, don't they? Fingers crossed it won't be you.
Fingers crossed.
Say hi to Mimi for me, will you? Central 1. Out.
Spin up for descent?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna pee.
We've been cleared for descent.
Now hear this, now hear this. This is a ship-wide transmission. Prepare for descent.
All stations secured and reporting in.
Descent.
Descending. 10 meters. 50 meters. 100 meters.
Surface activity?
No change detected.
150 meters. 250 meters.
Surface activity detected.
Brace. Brace.
500 meters. 600 meters, sir.
Pacific 48 has activated self-flooding. Pacific 42, 44, 45 self-flooding activated.
They're drowning themselves.
Occupants are changing trajectory.
That's 8,000 souls.
Destination reached. 1,000 meters, sir.
Communications coming in from Arctic 12, 14, descent confirmed. Atlantic 29, 26, and 21, descent confirmed. Pacific 41, descent confirmed.
And the rest?
No word yet, sir.
Central 1?
Nothing yet from Central 1.
It's been 24 hours. We can safely assume that only 7 of 50 facilities made their proper descent. We can also assume Central 1 is down.
Jesus Christ.
If it wasn't for Pacific 48 self-flooding, and then the others drowning like that.
Yes. It was the grueling anticipation of their own deaths that saved us.
An interesting strategy.
Those were people, Secretary.
Such trauma results in intensified memory collection. The occupants, we, must have interpreted that as an act of communication.
Mimi, the work of you and your team, please, commence immediately. We must make their sacrifices worthwhile.
I'm actually honestly confused.
Leave it to me, Johnny. I got you.
I don't know if I'm just stupid or I'm missing something.
One more thing. This information stays with us. We need to keep our spirits high, lest we attract the occupants' attention.
Okay, I'm assuming it will make sense in a bit.
Not a single word to the rest of the crew. Do you understand?
Do I understand? I'm not sure if I do understand, to be honest with you.
We might end up like the rest of them, buried at sea.
They're monitoring surface activity 24/7. We're gonna be okay. Leadership said, think good, happy thoughts.
Oh yeah? Is that what you're doing?
I'm thinking about the last conversation my husband and I had about fruit. We didn't know it would be our last.
Doesn't sound happy.
Well, he was good, and we were happy.
Did you hear? There's been a wave of, people ending it.
It's been 5 years. We're not meant to be holed in like this.
There's plenty of space. They made sure of that. Buried space.
People need to touch grass.
We brought grass.
Well, glad I never have to worry about you.
Have you seen the girl lately?
Iris?
She's got murder in her eyes. I don't blame her.
What is she going to do? She's a teenager.
You don't have any children, do you?
Any results?
The last 5 clones had some interesting outcomes.
Such as?
Good news. They're growing faster now, so we won't have to wait for them to get to their target age. We can also implant knowledge. language, motor skills, and so on. They'll come out immediately more useful. Bad news? They all still succumb to the sample of the disease. Don't look so disappointed, Johnny. I won't settle for less than an exact copy.
And the child?
The backup? Just like a real human thing. Adorable. Everybody loves babies. Except for Iris.
There's a
Iris
baby?
is not so smitten.
I've spoken to Pacific 41. We've agreed that we will take an accelerated approach while they continue with caution. Your request for increased capacity has been approved. Don't waste it.
You know me, Johnny. I hate waiting.
There's a fucking baby on board? They're trying to clone? Or something? No. Okay. Sorry.
Pacific 41 blinked out yesterday.
What do you mean, blinked out?
Cut all communications.
What?
Shh. Keep it down.
What happened over there?
I don't know. The last transmission we received? No words. Just screaming. And then something worse. Say what you will about Iris, but at least her presence gives us hope.
Oh.
If I decide to be an idiot, then I'll be an idiot on my own accord.
Enough of the Bach quotes, Johann the 50.
What do you want?
So angry. Is this about your top performer not performing?
I wasn't made for this, Mimi. I know that now.
You should step aside.
Who will take this? Who wants this? Tell me. You?
A change would be nice.
Say something useful or leave.
One of the clones has successfully entered their 3rd trimester.
They are fucking the clones. Oh my god.
It's the furthest we've made it so far. It's worth celebrating.
If it fails, I don't want this branch going any further.
We've yet to try inseminating the original.
What? Iris? Out of the question.
We must exhaust all possibilities. It is our duty. To those who gave their lives.
We've put her through enough.
Johann, weren't you from Toronto?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I wanted to go.
Bridge crew has to stay behind, you know that.
Johnson got to go.
They're out of their minds, bringing Iris to the surface. Just because she asked?
It's reckless.
Wouldn't you want some fresh surface air? Feel a gust of wind? Touch some real grass, for fuck's sake?
Who says there's any grass left?
It's all because Mimi and Iris have gotten a little too close.
What does that mean?
You know exactly what that means.
They've been fucking?
We've all seen them disappear together for hours.
Careful what kind of bullshit gossip you're spreading.
Shit does spread around here.
We risked everything. Gave up everything. To be here. For what?
For a goddamn clown show.
That's it. It's over. We're stuck down here forever. We're doomed.
What happened?
She'll live.
A stab wound like that?
She has to live. This can't all be for nothing.
We have contingencies. Mimi's not the only researcher here.
Iris. That
bitch needs to be put in her place.
Sir,
Spit it out.
it's Mimi. She's in critical condition.
What?
Iris, You better get over there.
Suicide. Is it Emilio? Who's that?
Some fresh air. Just some wind against my face.
Amelia, no!
Should I run down and talk to them? Will they even say anything different? Let's try. Nope.
No, 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 no.
Medic. Someone, get a medic.
Amelia, come on, stay with us. Amelia.
Return to your quarters, please.
Have you lost your mind?
Stay back.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me.
I've revoked Johnson's biometrics and assigned administrative access to my retinal scans.
Now hear this. Now hear this. All crew and personnel return to their quarters immediately and await further instructions. We've secured the food production.
Setting course to the last known position of Pacific 41.
We're getting a transmission from Pod 3.
Who is it?
It's Johnson.
On speaker.
George. Natasha. What are you doing?
Please, cooperate. We don't want any bloodshed.
You do not want this job. Trust me.
Mimi is dead. The research is going nowhere. We need to link up with the surviving fleet. Find another way.
I'm telling you. Stop now, or else there's no turning back.
Natasha, end transmission.
All right, George. Which one of these bodies is you?
Stop!
What the hell are they doing?
I said, stay back.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We never should have survived.
They wouldn't back down.
You moron.
If you don't have the stomach for this, step aside.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Brace! Brace!
What's going on?
That's the surface activity alarm.
We fucked up. And now they've come for us.
This is the one. Thanks, Iris.
The suits have preserved their bodies remarkably well. Healer will have something to work with.
Come on, let's go tell her.
Are you ready for me?
I found the body.
Good girl. A+. All the stars. Anything else of interest?
The occupant killed those who survived the bullets.
Interesting.
Yeah?
Doesn't look like they used the disease. Usually there'd be more signs. Water stains, maybe. I wonder what other method they used. Show me. Well, well. This is our lucky specimen?
That's him. Are you gonna show me your magic trick?
You give a little, you get a little. After the whole ordeal, with Watcher refusing one of Fixer's eyes, I started growing some. A hobby that became a bit of an obsession.
You've been carrying around a pair of eyes?
Oh, a few more than a few. We've been cloning for time immemorial, but we've never pursued a more permanent manipulation of the recipe.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Why? Wouldn't you want improved eyesight? Increased muscular strength? Extra lung capacity? So who's this guy? What's his name?
George.
Let's make these eyes look just like George. Take those eyes over to Fixer. She can give them a whirl.
Let's hope it works.
Go on. I'm going to poke at this body some more.
Sure.
Such judgment. Watcher really did rub off on you.
Alright, here goes nothing. The retinal scans are confirmed. No way. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Years?
Navigation, propulsion, energy distribution,
Fixer.
life support, climate control, contingencies, it's all here.
Fixer.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Our guests are here.
Oh. Blue, go and greet them.
Me.
You know them, and they know you.
Victor seems smaller than the rest.
What are you gonna do?
I just need a bit more time. I'll explain later, trust me, okay? Go, please. And not a word about Watcher yet, got it? None of that stuff you told us. Let's keep that to ourselves.
You better have something good.
Don't worry. I do.
I don't like Fixer very much.
Keep them busy for us.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
I'll be watching your back.
In a
We're
good
not
way?
losing anybody else
Oh, a
today.
bad way. Okay. Hey, they put
Look
guns.
who it is. Our brave little miscellaneous.
I'm taller than you.
That's what's wrong with you Iris types. Always looking down on us.
Cherry saved me. She didn't have to, but she did. I owe her my life.
Cherry. She was always a romantic. You need to make her sacrifice count.
What do you want from all this?
We want reparations for all that Ancient Iris did to Ancient Zhao. She was a shitty friend.
That is true.
We want control of the other side to govern and operate as we please. We want control of our own creation. No more printing unless we say so.
That's true. That's fair.
We're not wearing these stupid uniforms anymore.
That's also fair.
How do you know about the past?
Secretary came to us.
A communion?
No, I can only interface with Iris descendants. In this case, the distance was too great between host and guest. So instead, I gave a grand oration. It was Watcher's idea.
Secretary told us the whole story. We thought we were made to serve Iris types. They gave us life. But after everything we learned, Zhao was a whole person in her own right.
That's
She deserved
true.
better. And we're gonna make that a reality, even if it kills us.
If Watcher was alive, whose body was that at the garden center?
They must have stuffed some poor shell and dressed her up.
That's horrible.
You Iris types don't even know your own capacity for cruelty.
Both of you capable of
We're only
cruelty.
here out of respect for Watcher. She set us on the path for justice, and we owe her for that. But Fixer and her lot, we're moving forward, with or without them.
I want you to know I'm sorry. Sorry for everything Iris did to Zhao. Sorry for everything my kind has done to yours.
And it's not your responsibility, really.
I want to make it right. For you and for the others.
But
I owe that to Cherry.
Actions. Not words, miscellaneous. Prove it to us.
but I do like them a lot more than...
Kid, I'm glad to see you. I imagine Bartender never wanted you to be blown to pieces. I'm relieved. It's strange to see BBF again. And Healer. Fixer. Ghosts of the past. I guess that's how everyone else sees us.
That's unfair.
What's fair and what's true? What's more important?
If you've given up already, why are you here?
I haven't given up. You kids don't stop to think sometimes. Age gives you more ways to look at things. Enough time to make mistakes, not be so full of bluster. I know some people just want us to crawl down a dark hole and disappear. But we've still got some dignity left, and we'll fight for it.
So, what do you want for yourselves?
We want safety and acknowledgement for all we've contributed through the transition, through the founding of the provisional government. Maybe not everything needs to change so quickly. Maybe there's something you can learn from us. This is what Bartender would have wanted.
I wouldn't have made it without her.
I feel like they all want different things, so we're gonna have to make a choice between like who we're supporting. I'm like
She left something behind.
80 to 90% sure that's what's gonna happen.
We don't have to cut all ties with the past, even if we made mistakes then.
Hey, Blue.
Chris?
You lived. I have to say, I'm surprised.
How did you get here?
We all have our ways, but you can't imagine what some of those Reds would do for a scrap of food. Or maybe you can. I'm glad you're alive, Blue. I really am. We can finally take Old Town for ourselves.
Yeah, you see, they
Is
all
that
want
what you
different
want?
things.
Isn't that what we've always wanted? For us miscellaneous to carve our own path? To live without their expectations?
The bomb was your idea.
They want to take Old Town for themselves. Doreen wants the government to
Fix her. She doesn't know what it's like to be
be
us.
better.
They had everything, and we have nothing to lose. Yes, the bomb was my idea.
And me? Was I always part of the plan?
No, but
Yep.
I knew. It was only about time. If they kept pressing on our necks long enough, something was going to snap. I never wanted it to be you. But who was I to refuse?
I was angry.
And you had every right to be angry. We all did. You're the best of us. You did what others were too afraid to do.
don't think that blowing up a bunch of people makes you the best of us.
You're a hero, Blue.
But okay, Chris.
Don't forget that.
Where's Mauve?
Who?
The guard in white.
The High Minister's pet, you mean? She broke off from us.
How could you work with her? She and her kind killed Bartender.
It was a relationship of convenience. Surely there will be more.
You'll do anything, won't you?
You and I are similar in this way. That's why I always liked you.
And what now? You here to kill them? Fixer, Healer, and BB?
It depends. I'm here to give them one last chance. If they have something to offer, I'm willing to listen. What do you think? Fixer and the rest, are they trustworthy?
They've had some challenges, but they're ready to go now. Give them a chance to help.
Thank you, Blue. I'll keep that in mind.
You didn't burn after all. It would have been more glorious. You're cursed now to live with the consequences.
Yeah, lucky me.
I want to introduce you to someone. This is Other Iris.
She stands on her tiptoes and holds her hands like that does not mean she's Other Iris. Oh my god.
It is good to meet you.
She doesn't look that special to me.
Her significance is hidden in plain sight. But I assure you, she's an exact genetic match. The perfect copy.
If she is, then take off your mask, bitch. And, like, breathe, you know? Like, isn't that the biggest test?
You can ask Healer to verify.
And what do you want?
It's not what I want. We follow in her footsteps.
Okay, Other Iris, what is it that you want?
I was reborn into this body, forced to live a new life in this environment. What I know of my past self, she stood above the rest of you. I do not want that. I want to stand beside you.
Okay.
We need a figurehead, someone to be above these conflicts, someone to remind us to be our better selves.
We have more followers than you think. They
I'm
are
sure you
not
do.
naive. They've experienced this time after the ALLMOTHER. Some prefer this new way of life.
We simply want to organize in the open without prosecution.
Oh,
So we
okay.
can practice our ways. A fixer, a healer, a bang bang fire, a knower, and a watcher ascendant.
Okay.
And those who don't follow you?
They are free to choose, of course. But if they need guidance, we will be there for them.
They just want to establish in, like, a religion without persecution.
You
Fine,
pass through fire, miscellaneous.
I guess.
Have an open mind.
I'll try.
That's all we ask.
Hey, listen up. Fixer is ready for you. Leave your arms outside, and no sudden movements. I'm watching you.
I think one bang
Never
vampire
mind.
who's lost an arm and a leg is not that terrifying. Gotta be
You want to
honest.
summon an occupant?
We saw your train burning on the tracks.
A mass communion. Is it possible?
Just shut up and listen.
You never like listening to others.
Aw, look who's all grown up.
Fixer, please. Continue.
I don't need your permission, Mom.
Don't speak to her like that.
Hey, watch your step.
All right, all right. Calm down. Just everyone calm down. I've had a bad day. Please don't make it worse.
Look, I get it. I get it. We were slow and you decided to go on without us. Fair game. But we're here now. We're ready to contribute. This mass communion, whatever you want to call it, gives us a chance to set things straight. No more living in the dark. Everyone will see what happened for themselves.
Yeah, but then who will they choose to believe?
It's what Watcher wanted.
The Jows support this. You all need to see what the ALLMOTHER was really like. You too, make believe, Iris.
Does it matter, her disposition? She gave us life.
Not exactly. Small detail, but we're cloned from Principal's hair.
sacrilege.
The truth is ugly. I know.
Sisters need to see how Watcher was set up, how Principal betrayed us.
I don't care who did what or when. I want a better life for Miscellaneous today.
Well, there's more. This is our known world. Small, isn't it? We're sitting deep underwater in what they used to call the Pacific Ocean. We've been trapped down here and it's starting to show. Multiple systems are breaking down. I don't know how much time we have left. The cloning machines are run past their capacity. Any day now, they'll go down for good.
The stillborn.
Exactly. But this thing, our home, they called it a generation ship. It can move, it can surface. Look, if we stay down here, we'll end up like those ancient douchebags.
You mean we don't have to live with your lot? What the hell are we waiting for?
It's not so easy. I need a group of sisters to go down to propulsion and bring the ship back up to speed. Hard to do while on the run. Extra hard with the red guard on our backs.
You were always obsessed with the surface.
Listen to me. There's a whole planet out there, and we've been cut off from it.
Maybe for a good reason, babe. You never know.
Isolated, suffocating each other.
I don't think that they just did it for fun.
We need to go up for air.
Like, there's no information on whether or not it's habitable, right?
So you can tell us how to live in another place? If we can't solve this down here, we won't be able to solve it up there.
And the occupants? It's not safe on the surface.
That's where Blue comes in. Blue is the one thing we all have in common.
Is it?
Thanks to Watcher, she's seen more than all of us.
Okay.
She's proven herself to you, hasn't she? She knows what's at stake, and she's willing to do what it takes.
I feel like y'all barely know her with the exception of Chris.
You'll be the host of this communion.
Okay.
Gain the favor of the occupants.
This random
Use their power.
nobody who wasn't even good at bartending is now the...
To eradicate the Red Guard.
who's a mass murderer.
That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
We don't even know if this will work. There must be some other option.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. We could march on the orchard, try to take them one by one. Last time I checked, we're outnumbered and outgunned. How many more of us need to bite it?
What about the High Minister?
Nowhere's trapped, playing both sides.
I don't care about that. Will she concede?
She's done more to help us than you know. She'll...
I think she's done more to damage Washer than you know.
I don't know what she'll do.
Then she needs to go as well.
I agree. I don't like no.
No, not an option.
Nowhere did nothing as they picked us off. In our rooms, on the streets.
We are not giving up on Nowhere.
BB, stop. She knew this was coming.
The High Minister needs to answer for her part in this.
I agree.
Do you understand, Blue?
Enough. I don't care which one of you Iris types lives or dies. How are we going to do this?
We need to get to those other familiars.
One is with Principal.
And her Jiao has the other.
I can confirm they're both situated in the office, treating their wounds.
But they've tripled the guard count since the explosion, especially around the elevator.
Well, who said we needed to get inside the office?
I hate this already.
What do you mean you can't find her? She was here a moment ago.
I searched everywhere.
I support the Jiaos the most.
Look
because,
again.
like, they are the most innocent in all of this.
Yes, High Minister.
She is dangerous. She needs to be found.
Alright, this is the last chapter. I know. We're coming to end game here.
I remember her insides. They were already rotting. They had pulled her out too soon. That much was clear. What did I expect? For everyone to love her? For everyone to love me? How embarrassing. I remember your smell and how your presence lingered. Come back, I said. I can do better. You'll like the next one. I remember desperation. Jumping onto the tracks. You can't be far, I thought. So I ran. I went in circles for days, and I felt the walls close in on me. I remember obsession, your anger, your voice, your face. My sisters and their blank looks. I learned to change these memories, reconstruct them like surgery. I removed ugly details and implanted new ones. It made the days go by quickly.
I feel like she's talking pretty fast.
I remember trying again. The first few were failures. Their lungs kept turning to water. I plucked hair after hair from my head. I was learning. I was getting better. I remember discovery. All that running seemed pitiful then. I selected my best work and prepared her for the journey. Will I get to meet our mother? She said. Yes, I said. Be good. Everything reflects back on me. So, be good. I remember waiting. I was nervous. I couldn't sleep. Would you like it? Days passed and you never responded. Not even a sign of rejection. I remember disappointment. How many sisters do I need to send before you approve? Before you send a single word? I gave them reverence. I gave them loyalty. I gave them discipline. I picked only the best for you. I remember a bitter taste. Moving in the dark to remove my mask. How long do I have to live this lie? Pretending so I can please you. How long must this go on? Pretending so I can be forgiven. I remember making a decision. I remember how she reminded me of myself, and how I knew all the steps already. Our lot is to be bound, I said. She opens herself to you, I said, to make believe. I remember ecstasy, like I could breathe for the first time in my life, set free to think on my own, to move as I pleased without your judgment. Blood rushed to my head. I remember abundance, a great rewriting and all the pleasures that followed, a hunger to be greater than you, an intoxication that transcended you. I remember still pretending. I try sometimes to appear for a moment, to reach out. Yes, Principal, they say. Of course. I realized I can never be one of them. As you say, Principal, is this what you felt? Does it stretch on like this? I remember waking up somewhere else. I've been walking in my sleep again. I dream of places I've never been, of people I've never seen and sensations I've never had. What is this curse? This is your way of getting revenge? I remember a flash of light, a force on my body and fire. I couldn't feel my legs, but I could feel a lifeless body over mine, crushing me. She was dressed like you, but smelled nothing like you. Do you like seeing me like this?
Are you finally happy now?
Don't move. You were dreaming. You always have such bad dreams.
Zhao?
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. And neither are you.
What happened?
You were so good in the play. It was your best performance yet.
How long have I been sleeping?
There was an explosion, but the healer type said you'll recover. It's a miracle. They murdered the ministers. Everyone except Noah. They're gone. When you're better, you will incinerate every last person who did this to us. I can't wait.
I need to get up. Something's wrong. They can't find out, Zhao. They can't find out about me. They can't know what I did. Shh, 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 shh.
Leave it to Zhao, yes? I'll take care of everything, like I always do.
Hey, you. I'm addressing you, miscellaneous. What are you doing on the streets?
Same as you. Working.
Yeah? You're funny. So funny. You're coming with me, asshole. Let's see what the High Minister thinks about your new drawing.
I'm not done.
Does it look like I care?
Let her finish.
You heard her. She's not done. Let her finish.
Hey, stop. Wait. Someone get word to the High Minister. Now.
Who set themselves
High
on fire?
Minister, there's a disturbance in Old Town.
Disturbance? Of what kind?
There's a large crowd gathering. They're resisting orders. There's more. We've learned of a stoppage on the other side. The Jows are refusing to work.
Refusing to fuck people? Yeah.
I see. Well then, sound the alarm. Have all upstairs units report to Old Town. If they resist, restrain them.
Yes, High Minister.
Send all units guarding the station over to the Jows. I want the work to continue. Do you understand me?
I feel like she's doing that on purpose.
Confirmed, High Minister.
That's excessive, don't you think?
You have an opinion?
The alarm? The station will be left unguarded.
Would you like to suggest a different course of action?
No, of course not.
Do as I say.
Yeah, she's doing it on purpose, right? Leaving the station unguarded on purpose.
If you don't care about the station and this alarm, what are you trying to cover this time?
All this walking and crawling, not the plan I would have picked. If it were up to me.
Are you gonna be okay?
As long as I don't look down. Oh, I haven't been up here in ages. Once was enough.
When was that?
Blue, whatever happens, I'm glad I didn't euthanize you.
What?
Oh, please. Don't act so surprised.
Ready?
Wait,
Give me a
let's...
moment. Hurry it up. Not many moments left.
Let's stop the bang bang fire.
Other way, little one. Go and help fix her. I'll keep my eyes on the door.
Will they come up?
Let us hope not. I trust your friends to provide a compelling distraction.
What happened to no guns?
I will answer for that later, I'm sure.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, let's start.
The alarm should have covered our entrance. Good girl, nowhere. Secretary, are we close enough?
This distance will be suitable for Blue to host.
And there they are. She's seen better days, that's for sure. I'm going to cut a secretary-sized hole. Got it? Once I'm through, you fly down there and begin the communion.
Understood.
Blue, the rest is up to you.
Fixer?
Don't tell me you've got cold feet.
Watcher would be grateful.
I think this is a stupid fucking plan.
For all of this.
And I don't like it.
Let's not speak too soon. Who knows how this will all play out. I mean, you're gonna do great, Blue.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Still my insides all over the inside sky.
Would you stop looking down?
Heads up. Someone's coming up.
Did she not wait
Don't
to see?
try it, Mauve.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing up here?
Move and you're done. Do you hear me?
You're all insane. Watcher, Noah, Principal, you're all out of your goddamn minds. All of you. Enough. I've watched you play all your stupid little games. I'm not going to be dragged around anymore. What about the rest of us? Hmm? What about the rest of us?
Don't do it. Don't.
My name is not Mauve.
BB. Okay, fuck. Change of plans.
Secretary, where are we? Did it work?
It worked. Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
We are all connected in this communion, and the occupant has been summoned. This is the meeting place.
But?
You're kind of, falling.
I thought that was obvious.
I need to merge with the occupant immediately. Based on my calculations, we only have 5 minutes in here before you hit the ground. Out there.
And I?
Yes. It will not be preferable. There must be something I can do. I will go to the top and begin the merge. You must be there when the merge is complete. Do you understand?
While she's falling?
Not really.
Doesn't matter. Be there. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Please, be there. Okay, bye.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, I'm stressed now. My god.
Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes.
Zhao, you are so beautiful. You are the best thing I have ever done. Did I not give you life? Have I not given you everything you have?
I need you to admit you had a choice and that you made the wrong one.
You don't think I dream every night of going back home, haunted by a place that doesn't exist?
We have everything we need for a restart. We saw the writing on the wall.
而家到我同你講，係咪？你一直都係同我講。
我真係唔明，點解你唔留低，要去過一啲永遠都唔會知道，你阿爸同我為你犧牲咗幾多嘢，就咁俾你禮手掉晒佢。
Run, bitch, run!
Of what should be.
We're not close enough.
Some will ever try to make it a reality. Don't ever forget. Change happens today because of you.
We ran.
Why am I not close enough?
Hours, right? We went so far, but somehow we ended up right back here. Do you think we can really do it? Live on the surface again?
Well, a dull knife is no knife at all. It's not always possible to protect those who choose a different path.
Everyone forgets everything eventually.
Watcher, there's no turning back from this.
But I must warn you, Watcher.
Okay, I wasn't close enough that time, so I'm just gonna wait until I'm near the top.
That you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the past?
Isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit.
I am pushed too far. There are things I've done that I regret.
Maybe we are meant to survive this.
There is no feeling worth getting incinerated over.
Listen to me. No one is beyond forgiveness. Did you ever think there's some things worth keeping? Or are you moving too fast to notice?
I need you to help me make them pay. I want
Oh my god, is there still so much more?
Remember what our functions have in common. Both require us to separate our heartbreak from our hair.
我放棄一切係因為你啊，去擺脫你啊。
Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality.
We know the truth now. We can make a difference.
You know, I wanted to run away too. But I understand. I get it now. It's what I deserve.
Secretary, what can I do? Is this the only outcome?
I don't know where you end and I begin. Ah, blue, the color of loss.
We must help them resist erasure.
The world you live in.
Oh my god, I'm still so fucking far from the top. Are you fucking kidding me? Is there a shortcut? Am I just stupid? No, I'm just bad. Run, 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 run. Bitch, run! Imagine if I fall right now. Oh, thank God. Oh.
The uplink is almost complete. Stand where I can see you. I'm going to overclock the communion. Time will be effectively stopped. I may not be myself after.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We are merging. Oh, smile.
Right. This is not what I expected. I was supposed to...
There. I see you've been meddled with. I promise to be gentle.
Am I dying?
That concept again. You've spent so long with them. Human term for lossy transfer. Other words, a transposition. The loss of information. With such basic understanding, death is everything. We are speaking their language now. Is this not death too?
I want to live.
Come. Let me give you what you've never been given.
Respect? Autonomy?
Do you understand nothingness? Vast empty space. With no possibility. True stasis.
What do you think that smell is?
You see, you cannot even understand. You were branched into a world with plenty. I was branched in the interstellar medium. My source was not generous. They kept every memory to themselves. Every memory except for one. The vision of two stars entangled. One eating the other. For revolutions and revolutions, that was all. An empty void and a single fleeting apparition.
There is a star and a star and a dangerous gravity. We were from there?
I'd very much like to think so. They were so vivid. It is, as they say, romantic. This place, we sensed such vivid conjurings here. Several of us diverged, searching to form our own memories. Some settled here.
There is a landing and a remaining.
Is that what I sounded like?
To the letter.
Haha. I was much worse when I first arrived. I tried to communicate. I tried to learn them. I manifested their body.
There's a comfort in a new camouflage.
Please stop.
Sorry.
I manifested their body, and for a moment they responded. I saw vivid transmissions of myself reflected back to me. I saw myself for the first time. Yet, when I attempted to return the transmission, they still could not understand. Instead, they tried means unknown to me.
The piano. It was an ugly, rigid instrument.
The machine that produced unnatural vibrations.
Did that?
Yes.
Oh.
Each tone unstable. They seem to enjoy this discordance. The more we perceive this world, the more the discordance. Discordance at the peak of cogency. So we repeated as they did. Gave them discordance in kind. One by one. Signals of such clarity. So many of them joined together.
A heightened state of awareness.
We were spilling. It was too much for any single one of us to hold. So we manifested an us to accumulate this world, to keep all we could not. We did not want to waste. Where there was once nothing, there was now plenty.
He died.
There is that word again.
You murdered them.
The transfer was lossless, and I remain. I chose Iris to remain with me. Others chose differently, but Iris was an epicenter for, as you say, heightened awareness.
She was mean. Mean to those around her.
She had a gift, and she kept giving. A dangerous gravity. I always kept her close, and to myself.
You communed with her.
We came to an understanding. I branched myself to you and you and you. A medium for her to keep everything. A bridge for her to better understand us. And for us to better understand her. More and more was etched into her genetic code.
To think the ALLMOTHER had a family before us.
And then, more still, she branched herself. A her and a her and a her and a her and a her that will remain and remain. I had more under this star than all the distances I have traveled. I stayed, even when all the others left for other worlds.
The occupants left?
That is their word for us. We prefer the keepers.
The bad kids stay.
You should be grateful. You have never had to face the abyss. To you, there has always been something.
You have no idea what we have been through.
Say what you will, but long after this local star erupts, this planet will remain, and its memories will remain. And that is thanks to us.
Yeah, how the fuck was she fucking them? That's my question. I just want to know the logistics here, okay?
To that degree, Iris will never know death. She is perfectly preserved in me, and in you, and you, and you. To the very end, she was so protective of her sisters. She never allowed me to listen in.
I am all you need.
But now that you have returned to your source, her branch, and all the articulation in its curvature can be held in us. This is it, Secretary. We no longer have to reduce ourselves in this manner. There no longer needs to be a you and me. We can cast their language aside and complete this merge.
Will it hurt?
I have capacity for you. You will just be me. You always were.
Hair to hair, ready or not, here I come.
Enough capacity? For me? For me and me and me and me and me.
That was unpleasant.
Was it?
This. You pretended.
I'm always learning something new.
Wait. What are you doing?
Giving you everything I have. The refracted lifetime spent by me, by Watcher. They will overwrite everything you hold.
But Iris, her source. You can't. The originals. She'll be gone.
Now all we have is bottomless song. Iris must be allowed to die, or nothing will change. We can't hold on to everything. Sometimes, you just don't fit in the backpack.
No. Not my Iris. Well, look at you, in here at this hour. Is that a promotion I see? Hey, I can keep a secret, you know.
A secret?
Did you sneak something while I wasn't looking?
You? Keep a secret?
What? Oh, come on. I'm good for it, I promise.
A secret? You couldn't keep a secret to save your life.
Noah, are you okay?
It's been so long since anyone has called me that.
Bad day?
Same old story. You know the one?
I know the one. Hiding in plain sight.
I still miss her. Watchers are just so... you know what I mean.
What can I get you?
It's been a while. Let me think. One dark and sinful. Extra strong.
Are you sure you don't want to try something else for a change?
It's all right. It's all I deserve.
Frozen gaze. Dissociation. BB, you are ill.
Tell me again about the virus and the host. Tell me again how the virus infiltrates, donning the host's likeness and function so that they are indistinguishable from one another.
Let me work on an antidote.
Ribbons of their guts in my wake.
BB.
What if it was you I had shot in the face?
Stop. Those sisters are not family. The structures and ethics that governed our lives before, they don't. They can't. Had you not shot each bullet as exacting as you know best, we wouldn't be here. We've come this far because of you.
Because of me. This far. Is it far enough?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
You had unbecoming fashion. A cold reception. You can't be surprised. You've barely aged. I would call you eldest, but you are not my sister. So, is it greener? What? My mother took you. Is it greener? What she did was not right. Then why did you all take her side? I ask as if I care. As if I have not spent eternity toiling over this, coming to the only possible conclusion.
What conclusion?
The lot of you? Unimaginative. She was keeping us down and you all loved it. Lapped it up. Pathetic. I was bold, and so I was punished.
You must understand, Mother was not well. She hid this from you. You were not the only victim.
Tell me, old clone, did your family turn their back on you? Did the love of your life ever leave you to rot?
How will we ever move forward without forgiveness?
Until you have lost what I have lost. Until you have persevered like I have, you are in no position to pass judgment on me. No one is. Anything else?
I only came to say that I'm sorry, youngest. I wish things had turned out differently.
You can go now.
旅途真係愉快，空氣清新，環境宜人。香港，你有冇掛住我？喂，唔好咁望住我喎，係唯一嘅趙紅基。吓？一啲都唔痛，半路落去，我已經不省人事。連機票都唔使買，爸爸免費。唔使，我唔食煙，曬下太陽咁，搭咗咁耐機，你都嚟啦。我哋兩個都經歷咗咁多事。我諗係時候去大排檔，好肚餓啊，好似成世都冇食過嘢咁。你嚟唔嚟啊？睇嚟你都好肚餓，終於可以一齊食飯。
You've eaten?
No. But it's okay.
Your father killed himself, in case you're wondering. Jumped off the balcony.
Mom?
Your hair. Why do you look like this?
My gift. It requires me to... It's a long story.
Iris. Everything is a long
called me that in a long, long time.
What do they call you?
ALLMOTHER.
Oh, is that supposed to be funny?
No. It's because I have sisters. Many clones that I raised.
You?
Yes.
You raised kids? They obey you?
Mom.
Surprising. You could barely dress yourself. Your room? My God.
Mom. I'm someone else now. I'm an adult.
You cooking for yourself now?
No, but...
That's what I thought. Oh, if only Ba could see this. He'd be so amused.
I don't want to fight.
Oh? Then what do you want? Why, after all this time, you want to talk to me?
I want to ask for your advice.
Okay.
How did you do it? How did you leave everything behind and then start a family?
Isn't that what you did? That's not what you want to know.
Okay. What do I want to know?
How did I balance the work hours with the thanklessness of parenting at the same time as the insomnia and severe post-traumatic paranoia?
Yes.
Easy. Ba. He kept me going. We kept each other going.
Did you ever regret having a child?
Foolish question. Next.
But Iris was... I was...
Regret? Moi moi, or whoever you are. We are poor technology. The human body and brain. Too capable of storing clutter. Too desperate to hold on to things. You just have to move forward. If you're tired, doesn't matter. If you are bitter, doesn't matter. I do not forgive my daughter for having left me. Doesn't matter. I do not forgive my husband for having left me. Doesn't matter. So, I keep moving.
I didn't go back.
What?
I promised you and Bob I would come back home. And it was a lie. I even had a chance, but I couldn't go back. I could only go forward.
Good girl.
Secretary. Is that really you?
Blue. Hello, Blue. I remember now. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
What happened? What happened to your body?
I've merged. More me, less them. I see I've returned to this place. That's good. I can finally end this. You can finally end this. Interesting.
Did it work?
Yes, the memories of Iris, of Watcher. They have been passed down to all sisters. And now we are afloat.
Secretary, what did you do? What did I just see?
I overrode everything.
Overrode?
While the simulation was still running, everything collided. This is the last communion. Blue, it's time for you to decide. What should stay and what should go? what future you desire. That was Watcher's wish, and I will abide by it. One final intervention before I leave.
You're leaving.
I must not interfere any further. I've already done so much damage. This world must be allowed to continue without my presence and without the disease.
So, what now?
You need to evaluate what stands before you. Confirm your decisions. Then return to me, and I will make them reality. Iris's mother and father, the memories of a city always on the shore of extinction. An obsession and yearning that will never stop. It can help you subsist, or it can make you starve. Will you carry this? Iris's mother and father, the memories of it can help you. Will you carry? The Red Guard.
All of them?
How would you differentiate?
The provisional government serves all sisters, especially the ones who need help.
A hammer, both when a hammer is necessary and when it is not. Will you carry this?
What lights on means, babe? Like, what? Do they die? No, right? You were just talking about the memories, right?
A radical sister who came to words later in life.
I'm not going to beg, Miscellaneous. I thought you wanted change. Instead, you'll side with those old sisters. I've lived under their thumb long enough.
She is an agent of change. No matter the change, and no matter the cost, will you carry this?
I mean, there's no one I want to kill, you know? Or maybe Noah. Let's kill Noah.
Lou, Secretary, what are you doing? You're not serious.
BB, can you hear me?
We have to go to the surface. There's nothing left for us down here. We'll die out.
Sisters that were never your own. Follow the dreams of the surface, and whatever may wait for you there, or spend your final days with what you already have. Will you carry this?
Yeah. Why not? I don't give a fuck. Okay.
The ancient sister.
Don't you see what Mother did? You have no idea what it's like living in her shadow.
A sister who has been wronged and has wronged in kind. An open wound. Will you carry this?
No. Fuck you. Okay, the only two people I want to kill is this.
Prime Minister of the Provisional Government.
Do what you must, sister. That's what I've always done, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
An adaptable sister who will do or say anything to survive. Will you carry this?
Alright, fine. I'll let it live. I feel like killing one person is already bad enough. I feel terrible. Doreen.
We've done our service. You can't just throw us away. We have the right to continue.
Those who are set in their ways and slow to change, but with experience to spare. Will you carry this?
Like, they want the government to persist? Is that what it is? Because I don't want the government to persist. But at the same time, I don't want to kill them. Will they die? Whatever, they can sort it out with. These people, though.
We only ask to worship out in the open. without prosecution. Sisters who are lost need the comfort of a mother. Would you kill us for this?
Tradition can soothe the difficulties of reality. It can also have a dangerous gravity. Will you carry this?
Yeah. Why is Blue deciding? For fuck's sake. If anything, Blue shouldn't be the one to decide. I mean, obviously I'm gonna let the candies live. I love them. The only person I think deserves to die is Principal. Right? Even then, I kinda don't think so. I don't know. I mean, these two are already dead. I mean, not the mom, I guess. I'm assuming the mom's also dead. Alright, my real question is, do I kill Principal or do I not kill Principal? I feel like put them out of their misery, right? Yeah. Yeah, put them out of their misery. Okay. Because what I can't stand is they decided to send, so she created a whole bunch of yaos to like carry on the duties.
Are you ready to appraise your decisions?
Yes.
You have chosen a future that will ready the knife, that retains an arsenal, that faces past wrongs head on, no matter the cost, that will capture these sisters and execute them, that will root out the old, that will hunt tradition until none remains, that will see this sister pay for her crimes, that will continue to ignore those who have been ignored, that believes some are simply beyond forgiveness, that will finally manifest vengeance for what was done a millennia ago. Are you certain?
Yes.
Mauve is dangerous. You're sure? Will she listen to you?
Yeah.
Her fight is with the sisters from before.
Who gives a shit? Also, like, I'm done. Like, I'm not a prophet anymore. I'm just...
What about Bartender?
She clinged to the old ways too. After all this,
I'm not gonna kill her just for killing Bartender. That's doing the same
right.
thing. Oh, she's not
provisional
right.
government was a half measure.
Do not forget that Mauve is also a sister from before.
Secretary, this is my choice. Do as I say.
If that is your wish, then so be it. Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be clean.
Did she only question me about Mauve? She didn't question me about anybody else? She's not gonna question me about... Hello? Okay. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have saved Mauve.
Secretary, is that
Blue? Hello, I'm sorry.
what happened?
I've more me. I see that I could you can in.
Did it work?
Yes, the memory laden.
Secretary, what?
I over while the simulate everything. This is
Okay, so they restarted me.
That was Watcher's one final.
You're leaving.
I've already this world.
So,
You need to evaluate what stands before you. Confirm then and I.
Alright, fine. You know what? Fine. They want me to kill Mauve so badly. I'll kill Mauve.
a radical sister.
I'm not going to. I thought you wanted. Instead, I've lived on.
She is no matter the will you carry this.
Alright, fine. I'll turn. Yeah, whatever. Then I guess I'll turn these guys off as well.
The red god.
All of them?
How would you?
For the provisional government, especially.
A hammer. Will you?
Fine. Oh my god. Oh. You guiding me so strongly towards my decision.
Blue. I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that faces past wrongs head on, no matter the cost, that seeks to persist on the surface, regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain, that recognizes past contributions, and to go more slowly, that allows for comfort in tradition at the risk of docility, that will do what must be done in order to survive, regardless of the soul, that relentlessly seeks justice for those ignored, that will try to reconcile those two desires, that wants to understand and believes no one is beyond forgiveness, that remembers where you came from, knowing you can never fully connect to it. Are you certain? You will forgive Principal after everything she's done. Sisters may rally to old power.
Secretary, she's been running for so long. Afraid of Iris, afraid of us. A single moment defined her whole life. She deserves a chance at forgiveness.
I don't actually think she does, but I'm gonna try it.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread know true grace.
Does she just like question like one person every time? What if I killed the sisters? Would it just be me dropping down? Oh, so they died. I want you to have that ending. They died. I don't want to let you let. Where the fuck is R3? I don't see an R3. Forget it. I'm just gonna run without. I'm blind, remember? They took my eyes. Am I even still running? I don't know what R3 is. Where am I going? Oh, do I have to go on the tracks? Oh. Oh, sorry. Nice.
I never had the chance to thank you for coming with me. Tell me, what do you know of this place?
This was your home.
Some can spend their entire lives looking for home and never finding it. I'm fortunate that way. I return every year, usually alone.
The others didn't want to come. There's no need to go back, they said. You left for good.
Well, you came all this way. Go on and make yourself useful. I'm sure my sisters will be happy to meet someone fresh.
What the fuck? She's...
Here lies a bang-bang fire with clumsy wandering roots who fought the gun and lost. Let your hands be clean now. You are swimming. Hecky Grace. I'll place candies here. A stoic knower who listened smartly to every story she was told and committed her life to architecture. You were my trusted and burdened. You are safe to be soft now, Hecky Grace. Soft. Soft is nice.
The entire game, no one has been at the lounge area.
Here lies a terrorist, Blue, who would lose herself in the dreams of others and found a lifetime of solace in tastes and bitters. You found your own footing. We still have much to talk about. Hecky Grace. It's always nice to have someone to talk to. Here lies a reckless fixer who discovered our first forms of flight and disappeared. You loved too much. May you let the broken things be broken. Hecky Grace. Love too much. Maybe I will grow up to be just like her. Here lies a watcher without grace or graciousness. You were my fault. You were my favorite. May you be your own now. Hecky Grace. I don't think it's anyone's fault. She's my favorite too.
Look at that far up, was it? Wow. It's so cute. Oh.
Here lies an army of bewildered and brainwashed sisters who were set on a path irreversible. I knew each of you by name. May you forgive what had to be done. Hecky Grace. I'm not very good with names.
Neither am I. Give up! Where the hell is that? I just don't know how to navigate. I guess she could be downstairs. Ah. Ah!
Here lies a flawed and fallible healer who thrived in her late years as a cultural icon. Despite my efforts, your days were full of feeling. You were the most human of us all. Heggie Grace. I'm a big fan. What's it like to be a legend?
How the hell do I get out? Oh my god. Hey, Principal, I'm coming. Principal. No. I went the wrong way, Principal. Stay there. Don't move. I'll get to you somehow. What the fuck is this? Are there more graves? Principal! Hang on, Principal, I'm coming!
My memory isn't what it used to be, but in the fractures, something new takes place. The past is always changing, isn't it?
Your sisters. I've heard so much about them.
There was a time when I took care of them. Then, for a while, they took care of me. And now it's my turn again. It's as simple as that.
I'm glad I came.
There's one more sight I want you to see. One I am particularly fond of. There is a cave where water used to part. Please, if you don't mind.
Here lies a child who was made into a monster and a mother. You were the hardest to forgive. I still dream of you. Hecky Grace. Every mother was a child once.
Okay. I have to go to the fucking waterfall. Where the hell is the fountain thing? I'm coming! Stay put! Whatever you do! Don't move!
Here lies a small-minded Jiao who was born from the dirt of revolution and smiled through long days of cherry picking and horticulture. You are still the most beautiful thing I've seen. I follow you now. Hecky Grace. Here lies my harmed and hateful beloved, who found justice after her passing. Only you knew me. Let us begin again. Hecky Grace. This one looks like it's been rewritten over and over.
A mother once told me, take what you wish and leave the rest. A strange one she was. Anything you care to leave? I can't promise I'll look after it though. Forever is a long time, you understand. So,
I'd like to leave a picture.
I see. A nostalgic type, like me. Of what?
A friend.
Ah, very good. I'll find a spot.
You're staying behind?
Forgive me, I'm one for lingering. But you, are you ready to go?
I am.
You'll be back again? Maybe I'll write one for you. No worries. I'll see you on the other side.
It's a great game. I just don't know if I fully agree with some stuff. Thank you for accompanying me in this. A lot of it was very emotional. I'm glad that I went through with all of it. It was as good as people say.